Welcome back to Kingdom Self Business. I am DBA, your guide on this transformative journey. Today we are diving deeper into the unfathomable power of thoughts. If you enjoyed our former episodes on concentrated thoughts, be ready for another mind-blowing experience. You've likely heard the profound biblical wisdom. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. This timeless truth holds the key to unlocking our deepest potentials. In this episode, we will explore how every thought aligned with purpose shapes our destiny. So, sit back, open your mind, and get ready to harness the power within you. What is concentrated thoughts? A concentrated thought is simply a consistent thought in your heart that consumes you unconsciously. Most people apply concentrated thoughts to negative events. For example, if you have had an unpleasant situation recently, your mind will keep reflecting on this negative outcome. And at the time, the thoughts will come to your mind even when you try to forget it. I've learned not to think about negative situations again. However, for the sake of this teaching, I will tell you one of them. I lost some money in the stock market a while ago. Some of us that have traded in stock market will bear witness with this. I had a feeling that I should close the trade at a very small loss, but I did not. Eventually, it ended up to be a very big loss. And I kept thinking about why I did not follow my inner gut feeling. Sometimes the thought will be so strong in my mind while playing the scenario over and over again for even close to 30 minutes. This is an example of a concentrated negative thought. It caused serious pain that affect physically myself, even in my heart. Biologically, such feelings generate stress hormones, cortisol, which even increase your blood pressure. However, being an inspirational coach and having trained myself on how to quickly eliminate negative thoughts, I was able to terminate those negative playback and turn it into a positive one. How did I do this? I concluded in my mind that the trading in stock is gambling. And really, it is gambling, right? You gain or you lose. You see, you can deceive your mind to close out negative thoughts just as much as you can deceive your mind to only emphasize positive thoughts. Remember, your mind does not care what kind of thought. It will play out any kind of thoughts you allow it. And the person that designs gambling always makes sure that that business rewards the owner, right? That means you're most likely to make more losses than gain, so that the business owner, who is the owner of the gambling business, can make money, right? But there's a business that you can never lose, and that's Kingdom Self Business. Why can't you lose in Kingdom Self Business? Because I designed it. I created it. The initial ideas and the ideas to keep it running profitably is from my heart, and it cost me nothing. In order to quit trading, I asked myself a profound question. DBA, are you a gambler? Since the answer was an emphatic no, I quit trading and I started doing long-term investment instead. That way, I would just need to check the fundamentals of the companies I want to invest in. And once I get everything set, I just place my investments. That helps me to be able to concentrate on my business, the Kingdom Self Business. And as I did, I felt great. I felt excited and very optimistic. And I took a moment from time to time to compare both thoughts. You know, the effects of the negative thoughts of a loss previous day and the effects of the positive thoughts of optimism the next day when I concluded gambling was not for me. And the difference is like day and night. While the thought of loss made me depressed, the thought of optimism in my business made me excited. Thoughts of optimism generates pleasure hormones that give one more energy and happiness. So anytime the thought of losses came, I quickly replaced them with thought of optimism of doing a great business. After a while, I consciously noticed that the thought of loss could not even stay in my heart for 10 seconds. Whereas the thought of optimism in my business could continue for hours and hours. Then I know I was winning the war. Guys, it's a war. And we have been given the power to win it. A universal law says, whatever you meditate on continuously will eventually be created. This is the same thing as saying, as a man thinks in his heart, so easy. That means we create our future with our concentrated thoughts. In many of my teachings, like the videos you see on this channel, and in my book, Fulfillment of Purpose, I explained how this process works in detail. For now, I'll just mention some of the outcomes. We have the power to shift our thought from a negative circumstance of the past to a positive circumstance in the future. And we practically create these future circumstances through our visions, our dreams, and concentrated thoughts on these dreams and visions. What a tremendous power God has given to us. No wonder we are called kings. I have discovered that one of the most important skills everyone that wants to be successful must learn is the power to concentrate their thoughts on positive outcomes. When we do, we create these outcomes. However, the antecedent is true as well. If we concentrate our thoughts on negative outcomes, we create those negative outcomes as well. So it's your choice. So if you know that your thought can create either positive or negative outcome, and you have control upon which outcome you want, then you can concentrate your thoughts, the thoughts in your mind, on those positive outcomes. The power of circumstance is given freely to everyone. If you concentrate consistently, persistently, and patiently over time, whether good or bad, you will create it. It is not magical. It is the power God has given to us right from creation. Now, if you discover your purpose and concentrate on your vision in thoughts, planning, and deeds, you have just activated what is called faith upon it. Faith is asking for something and seeing the thing play out in your mind. That is persistent, concentrated thought. This is what the Bible says in paraphrase when it defines faith as a substance of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen. Faith is when you ask for something, for example, in line with your purpose, maybe a dream, and you keep thinking about the possibility, which is a deep form of prayer, while drawing different images of the scenario in your mind. That's an act of believing, and transform the thoughts into planning and executing different possibilities of how it's going to happen. Then it will be yours. God used the same creative power in creating the world. He thought about it. He thought about how good it will be. He planned for it and set it into being, and it was so. It's important that your thought is in line with your purpose, as this forms a unified agreement with the universe, leading to fulfillment. Otherwise, it's not worthwhile, even if you think the thought is good. You may do something good, but not in line with your purpose. At the end, even though you might have achieved some success in it, you are still unsatisfied and unhappy. The act of fulfilling that purpose starts with a thought as well. Thoughts are our natural creative engines. Everyone has it. It is our choice to master it and take authority over it. Start with a concentrated thought of about 30 minutes per day about fulfillment of your purpose. Before you know it, you will have created circumstances that bring those thoughts into physical reality. Thoughts indeed become flesh. It's that simple. Hope you will do it. And thank you for joining us today on Kingdom Self Business. Remember, your thoughts are not just fleeting whispers of your mind. They are the architects of your reality. Let's challenge ourselves this week to focus our thoughts towards our goals and witness the power of transformation. If today's journey resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Don't forget to use our hashtag Thoughts Become Reality to share your experiences and thoughts. Until next time, this is DBA reminding you that the kingdom of self-mastery is just a thought away. Stay empowered.